In a world where love is desired but understanding is rare, where dating is easy but commitment is confusing, this series is about to change everything you thought you knew about relationships.
Welcome to one part of an 8-part experience, not just a talk, not just advice, but a journey into the real truths about what to do and what to absolutely avoid when it comes to dating and relationships. This isn't theory, it's wisdom straight from voices who have lived it, learned it, and mastered it. Let's begin.
Who initiated the revisiting? Whatever.
Is it okay to talk to multiple people while getting to know someone? Some people may be weighing their options and be like, this one is tall, this one no book. You understand? This one is closer to God. Can you weigh your option while getting to know someone? Or is that not allowed? Is that not godly?
So is it okay for someone to have spoken to a guy to have spoken to different girls, for example? Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay, let me give an example. I'm getting to know a lady.
Yes.
She piques my interest.
Yes.
But at the same time, just because of security, I'm talking to other people outside. Because we are not official yet.
Security guards.
You see that this is and I'm glad you are asking these questions. Thank you. Because they are really practical questions. Can we put our hands together for the people that put
The organizers, all of us.
So the idea of somebody thinking that way, I like this person, but let me have backup, it already shows a very big problem. And that's why we see problems in marriages. Right? Because if you understand marriage and you understand purpose, you cannot be playing backup. I'm telling you, you cannot be playing backup. Whether a guy doing this to girls or a girl doing it to guys, you still do not understand. Because as a child of God and as a purposeful individual, you are talking to somebody about something serious because you have some degree of surety or some degree of confidence in this decision. That's why you're talking to the lady. So for me to have spoken to a lady and then I'm looking for backups, it already shows that even the first lady I spoke to, there is something about, because if you know where you are going, for example, and for whatever reason you have concluded that this lady is the person that fits the profile, whatever, and I'm going to speak to that lady, and I say, in case she says no, let me have a backup, it already shows that I'm a confused person. I'm not really as purposeful as I thought I was, or as I presented myself to be. So there's something wrong in that idea. So and that's where this sampling and dating comes from. You date this one, you test and see if you test. It's not okay, in my opinion. For the kind of values we have as Christians, you cannot play backup, right? So so the point I'm trying to make here is, as a guy, before you open your mouth to talk to a lady about something serious, you better know what you are doing and be ready for. And let's assume the worst case scenario, she says no. Do you know that when I spoke to my wife, she didn't say yes. She said no. And you guys, you have no idea what I went through before I even spoke to this girl. She had been my friend for years. I've been in different relationships with different people. Right? It's my story. I'm not ashamed of it. Right? Now, by the time I was convinced that this is really the person, I struggled a lot. And then eventually I made up my mind, okay, if this is where God is leading, because I had always believed that if you are ready for a relationship and you like the lady and she likes you too, why are we wasting time? That was my thinking. And I tried it and it had not worked out. So for the first time, I was praying about my relationship, and it was like a light bulb moment. This girl had been my friend. Her mother was my friend. We were that close. Right? So by the time I struggled and made up my mind to talk to her, I took her out to some place at Ikeja. I would never forget. And we got the food, we got the drink. If you like, laugh, but I hope you learn. Right? And then I can't remember the words I said, but I asked. She laughed. Share. She laughed. She said, fellow Ade. If you had asked me, listen, better you guys don't be carried away, just listen. If you had asked me this question maybe a year or 2 years ago, maybe it would have been a yes. If you had asked me about 6 months ago, maybe it would have been a year, but right now, I'm sorry. That's what she told. She was very honest. Remember, she was my friend. She said, I'm sorry. I don't think. How I got home that day, I cannot explain to you.
So how come did you now marry her now?
Pastor, I was like, I wish. And I said, God, see how you embarrass me. I dare my day, they do my thing. Now you talk saying that this big. If it was really you, why would I get a no? I was confused. I didn't share this thing with Pastor or Mommy. It was a bad case for me. I'm telling you. But she has this gift of dreams. It took a while. I can't remember how long it took, maybe weeks. She had a dream. And God spoke to her through the dream. And then we revisited the matter. Right? And eventually it became a yes.
Who initiated the revisiting? Tell
Whatever.
us. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us.
Right? So I'm saying that, look, for the kind of people God is raising, and for the kind of destiny God is preparing you for, you will understand that you can't be playing back up with human lives, with human hearts. You need to be sure before you talk. Have some degree of assurance. If you're not sure yet, don't talk yet. Because what if you talk, finish, and realize that it's not it? It's not honorable for you. It's not. You're not building a honorable track record for yourself.
You're a player.
That's a player. That's why Pastor said, "Are you a Casanova?"
Yeah.
Because it's a trait of a Casanova to do that. And I'm glad you asked, because now you know it's not the way to go. If you're not sure yet, or you don't have that, your assurance may not be 100%. But do you have 70% or 60% assurance that I think this is the person? Then make your move, shoot your shots. And if the person says no, you knew why you carried yourself to go and ask the question. Don't say she has said no and that's it. No, go back. When daddy and mommy wanted to marry, parental consent mattered. But do you know that mommy's parents said no? Did they say, okay, we have tried our best, go and go look for somebody else, let me go? It became a prayer point for a while. So if you know what you are, look, God can say yes to something, and the first answer you will get when you meet human being can be a no. It doesn't mean it's not a yes from God. Do you understand that? God can tell you, I've given you that job, and you go and they say, no, it's not, you are not the person we are looking for. You are the one to be sure what you heard, and go back and pray that, God, you told me this is it. Do you understand? So if you fickle at every single no, you might not arrive at where God wants you to arrive at. So please, playing back up with human hearts shows that you have a Casanova trait, and that is not you. That is not the person you are. That is not a child of God. So if you have that mindset, know that you need to be serious and you need to be sure where you are going. So that by the time you open, look, do you know what it means to be a honorable person? It means that your words are powerful. So if I carry myself to open my mouth to a girl, it's because I'm serious. And if she says no, how unserious can I be that within 1 week I already have backup? That shows that I'm not really a serious person. I just appear serious. Within 1 week. The same thing, you broke up with somebody right now, and then within 1 month, somebody has occupied the spot.
Your wedding IV is out.
And
This generation, Gen Z.
it shows that you have a problem psychologically. You are afraid to be alone, and it's a problem. You are afraid to be. There are people that they cannot afford not to be in a relationship at times. So as they are breaking off from one, they are entering another one because they cannot afford to be alone. It's a serious problem. It's a serious problem. All right. So yeah.